ne ene say His Excellency Ghana Mampanyi Adodankwa Ekufu Addo eye Jamestown Fishing Harbour dwumadie no make say wa commissioner wode aba awieye sanso ene yebekọ anim Asante Presbytery no Presbytery no womo aye osom fekuo mu eye osom ne nkasa ho bi a womo ede boa amasomdwe aba ewa afia ba yebeto no emom NCC National Commission for Civic Education wono mo kire omanfo asade ewo mayi emu ani won chefa womo aye dwumadie surunku bi ewo pro estimansi no emu ensam no ebi edoson yede ho asebeba na ba ko bi edi mo akotre pa no ehu hia anu ohye ene se eye Ghana so aye asentemu committee a wapawa wono mbehwe illegal mining gadamse no womo ho nsam apie hanom yebekenkan ho ensam no ede akyeremo owura Emmanuel Oduro Korea ene se mo ema ye midin ede Piesie Lardi afeyenhye ensam no ase His Excellency Jubileus Megida Sarawuta na Adodankwa Ekufuado Ghana Mampanyi enne Jamestown Fishing Harbour dwumadie no egbele na wabia no ose ye asemde aba hono a wose ebeboa ama afarefo dwumadie no etimi akoso ewo omayimo.
During the construction of this project, some 500 direct jobs were created with the potential for many more as the port becomes fully operational. The modern onshore facilities provided here will enhance the quality of fish handling and storage, and I'm happy to list them. An administrative building, a 200 capacity fish market, market stores, an ice making plant with a capacity of 60 tons per day, a cold store with a capacity of socio-economic empowerment, avenues for job creation, and stepping stones to improve livelihoods. The Kufuor government understands the power of infrastructure. We understand that agriculture and fisheries are the backbone of our economy, with the power to fuel industrialization, eradicate poverty, and elevate the lives of millions of Ghanaians. Today,
Promise Radio, Nyamina Ak.
6 million citizens rely on the fisheries sector for their livelihoods. In 2020 alone, this sector contributed some $263.2 million United States dollars to our nation's GDP. These numbers represent the hard work of men and women whose hands feed our nation. It is for them, for you, that we continue to invest in superior infrastructure, improved storage, and advanced handling practices to reduce fish catch losses, improve fish catches, and ultimately reduce our dependence on imported fish.
His Excellency Adodankwa Ekufuado echire mu se ebra wo si office no wo si dan no enipa be ahanum anase enyuma be ahanum de free mu bae 500 jobs na wawie ide eni ebeye boom ebedo also pa ina de dewa adwuma edo so ebeba amoman Ghana.
Some 500 direct jobs were created with the potential for many more as the port becomes fully operational. The modern onshore facilities provided here will enhance the quality of fish handling and storage, and I'm happy to list them. An administrative building, a 200 capacity fish market, market stores, an ice making plant with a capacity of 60 tons per day, a cold store with a capacity of 200 tons, a repair workshop, a daycare center, and police and fire station. These are not just buildings. There are investments in the future of this community. Take, for instance, the inclusion of daycare centers designed to allow our high-working mothers to trade with peace of mind, knowing their children are safe and cared for. This is governance with compassion. This is governance that empowers our women, strengthens our families, and builds a stronger, more resilient Ghana. I extend my deepest gratitude to the overlord of the Ghana state, the Gamanche, Nina, Mama, and the whole Jamestown community. Your faith in my government has been unflinching, and I thank you for standing with us as we work to make this dream a reality.
Nado dankwa ekufu ado Ghana mampanyin. Yanko afi abato ne fra animdefo Ghana fo etotowro onomo fra se yehwese asomdwe ebeba oman mu. Omo fra yie se yie mra e was 7 December opanima abato ayebeto no emom. Asante Presbytery eye presby asore no Ghana ne nkrabata wo Asante mantemo wonoma ye osomfekuo mu nkitahudie a wonom ensoso adwene na yehunu kwaya nyina ebefa so aye baako ama afia ba yebetoyi ebeya somdwe Asante Presbytery chairperson Dwamtreni ene Reverend Samuel Ahima Yeboa osinguti fafa peace hejole zaman lafia asomdwe ntimi emfasika ento ya somdwe a yenya no yenkramu ye
Asante Presbytery Church and I organize it. If you know the idea, what asumdwe hu dem asumdwe ya de nyina asumdwe ya physical talk asumdwe so nya oduma che de talent dem ya de a nya media mayen a ese bo hu dem say asumdwe ni kwa ye no be tinya ya be yi enu nti abatu aye betu na fi ehu ne ma ekoso my year as church say you must because we play prophetic role. Tell you about ya about to know if say about to know any way in a better swim. And yes, I'm reading a baby to about my Ghana. This is about the 9th time. I talk about young at town for so will not be any party about one and not so just any town. Yeah, Jessica, young kum nipa nti say to aba e beto obi awu ha obi abra ha enhye nkran and many can enhye yame ndimonyam enu nti na Asante Presbytery Presbyterian Church of Ghana shey na ye de ha ye abodawo na the members no so compensate on so this is the woman no bia so akoka ho asem na ye tell ye ma ye nuanom o pass no ye dusuafo se asumbi a ye na hwehwe no enye nipa ba ko ye nyina na se kabom se jobo kwa muka hu bi ye nyina na se kabom na ye boa ma asumbi no onyame de ama ye deda ya mo ho ban ye betuma fi ye nsa enu nti na ye organize program yi se ye nyina ye metie na ekoka yes I'm reading ko ka ho asem da bia na so ato so a ye masisa na ye ka ye ho se ye ni so adwuma yi na hye nyame animonyam
Enkane trofo ema Ghana Christopher bedwako ana Christopher asomdwe bedwako Christian Council of Ghana Reverend Dr. Kwabena Puni we trofo enkane no sei amanyofo kandifo omunya so omudadai emabunu so omutwetwe omakọ hwemu na fia beto abayi kura de emabunu omuso hwe omuhuye emfira amanyofo ho
about to be a koye go never can say a collective responsibility nipa ba ku bie no no nko a betumi ama about to age na ne ye hu say about to no de kan ye hwe but bibia ye to ba no na enwiemu en na fe to trust some patapa en niema sa abamu nye nipa no a to ba titu ye mrantie ne mabawa en sorry us be ko wi abamu amekotam ballot because to multiple voting am penny for bi and na ehye nkwa nti ye bewie no na fe opra ne basabasa aba afi party for no from do mo polling station and so fi wo mani wie bibia na mra wo ho no omo sensan krata no in fact mrano krache say ya to aba na wie no a yisi aka wie no omo nyina sensan wie a results na say the tare polling station omo nya we bia na omo ko afei ni obache ya wiem ebi okra presiding officer oseme nsan party for no omo se omo nsan ti ebeto aba ne be wie no na ja kasa yam hihye atendie na asafo manwa wa ya sori omo na party for no ede omo ye saa de enti ye kasa kira wofo ye kasa kira ye mrante ne maba wa no say obroni beka se dura bato no fa we must be discerning o hwa dia hwani mienu obi ma wa adwuma bi na mfa sem papa ma mrante ne maba wa twa wo so yi aba no de ho me yentu ni nyansem yentu na dwe mu tu yes politicians ebi no di mrante ne maba no so di agobone obi o mo fo mo buka mu ebi no ma o mo tofi ebi no ma o mo sobolo ensanye tofi enti wo be die no na no so o mo sai mrante no ene maba brabo na o mo ye dwuma bi a enye mo fa wo mo sai o mo ye mo ba na mo mo ba
Enkane Trefo Emma Christian Council of Ghana Christopher Bedoko Reverend Dr. Kwabena opening from Paul na Lawyer Dixon Kiniwa Koduani at Afreni TK why legal practitioner why doyani and enkane so no in central Jumana pa what the kwanya way say central for your boy Juma pa na so ye Juma ye muni yaku ani mutin said ya beya enkofa oshubo eni oyoni bia Emma e wa abato brain
the watchdog of the society we play a watchdog there is a ya elboso ya resa so bi ya ade na say ya ye beka ma ya nya osika ana so bi so aka bibia ye na ye ni so ya journalism so we must cross check asare betu guy so na wa wo ka na wa anyi mu ye betumi edit na wo jim bi dia for the betu so to the process ya resa so bi fa mara ko sabe so we just want fans so ya report ma the appropriate voters police second electoral commission to so I say ya go results no so ya yensa kan na wose say free police station ya say police station ben collation center ben say ya electoral commission for website to so ya who say a provisional and I say a verified. And Sunday, let you go. Once again, media for you declare the papa or winning nation. Electoral commission and a declare. And not just I yet to me in Casa Messi when you're two and I say when you're four. Yeah, you do my was here. Yeah, we are really now. Yeah, German electoral commission. Sir, politician, the man of the Casa, and we are one. Was 8 million. The real we say, I will pay. Now we did not so. If that's our cash will be a real answer on the back of the competition, it is our say. Webness. I fear you will be embassy at Titi, brother. Say, you are. So when you go out, what you have to. Maybe you go now, so more person. Now, what now the one dance here, swap and I say, you bet me as a science. Yes, I be a young too.
Lawyer Chibuha Kodria, Yajina Batonu Emun Sansamu Futuono, National Commission for Civic Education, Asuye, Anakachia, Watcher Oman for Chefa, Ewa Baimu or Mainumu, any Oman for Asadie, Bono Estiman Temo, Wanum Afrefre, a year Amanyokuomu for NDC MPP, 1 year waka, Afei, Kuo Dwa, Abedjuma, 4 bambo, 4 no may shemu. Ishemu na se no na mansi kwankyerefo owura Emmanuel nimo esi sudua se asomdwe o ha eye pa no kyereke senti a asomdwe ehia yen
ejumadi ebedi no ya unwale ngo ni se wabisa no that was 16th May no ye ifo se da bia umu se de omne mo ha ya omna eso ya senti chi o jumadi ye di nyina mu anti ye eneso on the top ye share ya ye parties ahodo a ewo east any other stakeholders here on betimi aboa ehwema so be ya abato no ebeko so ntiti na yinya wo hawo amanye bia mu tinye bai che bai be yempensempensemu ehu nyema bi no a ye ya ebetinya asudwie ewo emra yesiesie hu ne bra ye to aba ne ye to aba ne nyina ye den awie na maga na apa ne ntoma pa afra nti won panifo ba ya kasa ye nananom police commanders adwene omode ba ye na face other security ne nyina no akire ema ye hunu se obi aye well prepared say obeboa ama asumdua ya hwehwe no man mu no akoso nti ne hyehyɛ nyina na ye IPDC because interparty dialogue committee meeting NCC for one of a flagship program Emma political parties in Titru Ebudru Abattoir no BRT and a aba awi.
Alright, Emmanuel Nimo now Pro is NDC Treasure for any honorable Jijovu Amuzu was saying none why transfer no. Just a madudu anani padudu a obu ngonta so ye registration no ne keka ka ho no ye de exhibition yine krata na ba ye no no mo hu say figure no ni padudu no asa dose bi say every 1292 apemba akọ ahanu e de okromienu akọ empemiensa ahanu ani dunum
on say ye transfer na parties will agency e wo registration center on they are the close of the last day of transfer. In your numbers, I transfer on vote by 1,292. But after exhibitions, you identify, say, Nipa, you claim, say, on my transfer on vote by 3,215, 282. And I'm going to say, and a year, and you know, yes, the responsible political party, you are trying like that, they easy. Say, anomalies and discrepancies are identifying me. A biomsusun proxy. Proxy, the man say, some pass a menu cameraman way. A be a lesson the menu. The person on about a mammy. I said, some many cameraman, young police officer. No is as a third party. Let me money who say, election day, 7th December, night day number 21. Name person to trouble. Now, and I'm saying, proxy, your system, the person menu cameraman, engineer Muntua by a mammy. Yes. Proxy, which means that Sani Pakona and Tinanko Center Uncle request for proxy. A Benusu Yaria, Omuntimi, there was no way to say Omutiman and Uncle easy, and also make up a car or Monsanko. Let's in the best of answer. You want Nipa over 80 years. Ya true Mudi as Prosia, Omunimuasambia.
Oh no, on Monya for Jitovu Amuzu. Na yeji traditional council asuma nana owusu ansa ebedwumede no ase ono so de ye wakani say
mo so de gina ye member bi a emphasizing dream ma the problem akono no as a nation when we allude to 2020 elections year electoral commission could declare we won say quite unfortunate the electoral commission team be declare results no percentage more than 100% mathematically it means be other so we declare results percentage more than 100%. NCC nya say UPP nya say hwan nya say wo kan bo mu a evo 100%. Ye da ma be chinya wasan baba ke say it was inadvertently declared and it wasn't be declared from another figure. Ade chinya ko for figure say be declared no go fa no hin. So these are things we have to be very careful when we are addressing issues about peace. We have to talk to our political leaders. So they shouldn't manipulate issues to their advantage. Country by now be way as we remember, say electoral commission will be declare results on next. What kind of percentages will be 100%? Adechinya Wabasa be declare new figures.
Oh, enti na ne ekoso eno no nananom ne mpanimfo e kire wonum atwen se de be yasomdwe ebeba na gadamse ba wasaba gadamse yemfa ni agro. His Excellency Jubilee House Megida Sarawuta na dodankwa ekufuado yate se omanfo asode wakagina so kire ben se ba hanya no way gadamse bekoso omamu pa de onte ase enano ekuokuo hodo sore se mampanyi anya hu bibia wonum beye oyekire ne sen ene ombetena fia wonum enko adwuma enam so ma na dodankwa ekufu akasa se kra yete heyi Ministry of Information enkra efri Ghana so ye hwe amane bonsam so aba na krata no eba ye no say netie osi interministerial committee to address illegal mining. Ekire say asoya no ewo omaimu no yeyi nipa afiri mu mpanifo bi afiri mu a yaye omu bedwoko wo mu na ebehwe gadamse nsam ewo omayimu enipa num na wapa wo no mo na National Security Minister onumanyafo Albert Kandapa wona edwamtreni afi woni a woka ho no osoafo ohwe ensase ne obade abobdo mu nepa ensam Honorable Samuel A. Jinapo Minister for Defense osoafo ohwe bambon nsam so ene Honorable Dominic Nitiwo afi osoafo ohwe adwumaye ana apade nsam so ene Honorable Ignatius Bafo Ewua osoafo ohwe amanebo ensam so ra eye Fatimatu Abubakar we ni nipa ya pa wo no mo a wo hwe garamse ensam no susu biribi afa ho na ehunu kwan ebefa so a yebetu ase efri omayi emo na ye to aso conserve from nka we mansi manager Emma Forestry Commission eye komisa ehwe akwaye ensam so ni Owura Abraham Essel wasre aban ne se obeku galamse pa dia wosre nyado wosre kronto wonfa sojafo enka ho no muhuhu ebeboa ama okon no atimi akoyie
mfa so de mai bebre nsuo kura dem kura nyina no ko na forma nyina enya bi no esi ehunu se nsuo ni nyina asai isan se galamsey for activities ama nsuo no asai adani poison enti ye behia se stakeholders beba ye ka stakeholders on mo a omo kan ho na ye boa na itimi bokwae no ban enti ya himfo ehia police mpanifo ana police ehia court ehia MMDAs ehia assembly members ehia civil society organizations no mu nyina ba be boy because o man kan ho a okwan ye kon se be fight illegal activities awo ye kwae mu emwae bi on so ye pese ye military ya withdraw mu nyina sambra bi na on be boy ni ntimi enko okun nye sa ya nya ne sa ba me feel say ye nko aye ntimi nye ema no emwa ye be hia say nipa nyina be boy na ya boa sanse ye di nipa ni bi court on so a ya na sentence na fine no ya na ye wo form kakra nti ya na nya punitive na from sa ko biom sa kokko edwumedi nti ye besre support no if judiciary ye besre police force so on be kanya ho aboa ama dwumedi no so atimi afantam pafra ye besre se nananum bebre boy ba bebre nso so wo a ahoboa no boa wo boa ye nenkoyi wo form ti esre nananum so se asase ye bo ho ban ama won mo exercise ye ne efeso ma won enti omo so emboa ye say MMDs for
yo Owura Abraham Essel na district dey betodwa isan enipa bia no makohye kwa ebrentuo bi mu kwaya ya reserve ato ye twa to se enkomu no enum no mudi shamfan ni mfidi akosi a wo mudi gadamse wom ewo asananyo kwa ebrentuo ye forest reserve wa akomfre enkawe mensin no emo ye district forest mu Owura George Agbenawushi assistant regional manager Emma Forestry Commission was a commission where you obetimi biada we see abrankete konkoden nanso ohiamoa
asase na ne ho aka nse kwaye no enua wom nsuo na mu homa wom emoa wom na seed bank bia enua ba na se ni nyina agu kwaye nim na illegal mining no oba eno an se wode excavator no tu essay asase na nkasa kwaye no ejina so no nti se illegal mining ekoso wo ba bia enu se omumfiri ho no kwaye no intime mfa ne ntuma pamfra bia be degraded I say kwaye be degraded that not just say it has lost its inherent ability to regenerate itself after it has been subjected to a heavy use. Enti no se dom be use kwaye na na se dom de be famu no se ka se agudie no kra o moko tuye no ye mfa hu sika ensa me sese kwaye na nya de be san atimi agina na so bi enti no kwaye no de illegal mine no ya de a se kwaye no bebre in fact nhwemu kire se wildfires ja hyehye and then the greatest threat to our forest resource base. Now, so now say the illegal mining in forest reserve is becoming one of the greatest threats to the sustainable management of our forest reserves. In Tiabesre, now in Yanaya Camp, na to Sa Jumadina, and yes, sir, the Archibino, a quiet in a bese.
Owura George Agbenawushi na marahene emankawe okofo ba fortumesi woni task force no akonfre forest no mu no woni task force no bowura ho no a no mo hwehwe se de wo mo se forest no a ha no pop so we die woni nkawe hene be kasa na wonom ebehwe se woni a wabowura nwura mu ho no no obefiri ho kra na obebo kwae no ho ban
wo ye de bi mu atototo ano ya ba be hu ni sa no ye de enipa kro na bia ye gina yi ehye ne nsa no yede ye wura din edi kro no ebeja no enti se bibi ikoso na so amobo ye wura mane dia next one yehu se ono so boa e masade no ekoso enti se e ba se bibi ikoso na obi mom na be fra bonten bete baka che ye wura dia me ye so se ye wura omfa ne ho nche no enti ye de ye boa mo ne anim nyina abɔ ho ban ne bambo kese na ebegina ye so because ye ne mrantre ne ye maba nyina wo ha no enti ye ebegina m we are adwumaden ade aboa forestry for no
nkawie mawrehene no yenwura amanyosem emu Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe ye running mate Emma Aloji Dr. Baumia nam ntoabomu ebunu mantem bunu isini potem wa ena wonom enam na make say ne sbo force ronko the futufuo broni beka say economic advisor eye obi owonimde e was man chichire mu tunufo ana wo kyerɛkyerɛ Dr. Baumia ɛwɔ ne sayo ho ene Dr. Gideon Boakon wo CMPP fo titafo nyiri wo ho papa won kɔ wanimu ema wo mmerɛ ho kora campaign wo fa ne adia no dene ensi ye enye sɛ be 2024 wonum ebedi enkunim na wo bo tanonof aboto mpesua no sofo aboso papa sɛ mmerɛ kɔ emraba won sɛ MPP wonum ta MPP achi papa afiwe emo mo nyi wo ma home wo mo nkoso wada womun tintim amomu hihim womun ko ento santene ento aba ema New Patriotic Party eshi rado NPP amanyuko no na ne baba me yabo na said ya Honorable Frida Prempe eye Tano North Mrasha Bedwani ocheche no ma wodo enoma edi mpuntu oba edi oman kabomu ba edi oman koso eba MPP amanyoko no abaya ma wonom ewo abato empesua no eso
ekanya ya tunya kwanda to ya fu prayer signal eye anawo na po adaroma abedi kwanda I know and ya so esu adai ya so ruby ya so ansai ya so tudio besa ya so esireye nidina anawo na ya se bebi a hospital no na ne beji me ban me ti bebi obanua Minya saboda so do me pa na minya pegi minya kuma mi bibia onobo napo na okoye vice president ama my Ghana akobo Dr. Muhammadu Baumia Chidom na nyuma pa odi na nadu dampa kufu ado ya no ya to super eguso na benyini abaya papa ama Ghana yankoko yanko kete Yepodia India or Pebre. Now, what you might think, Nayabaya, and they are breaking 8. Etienne, Yena, support Dr. Muhammadu Baumia, Yaboni Chidom, said they bet to be a breaking 8. Yes, a baby of Sudano, not a bed in a home. Anti candidate, Sad on lot of what to abandon your Wampo, to abandon
Yo. Anye Frida Prempe no honorable yanko economic advisor Emma Alaji Baumia Dr. Gideon Boakon in some of the tuja e was a dwabowe ase
Tanana for 4 matresa we are pemu ase tu he buy amanya sammu our half region and they put in a half Tanana for 4 we are champion ba coupe I can't say na ya kono enya NPP ni ene NPP ni ene kwa kan say no ana me boa eya NPP ene NDC ene kwa kan say no eti yanyina yanka ya humam yanya baako na yanko sia kan samoteya yamma me Frida Prempe oya NP the longest serving member of parliament for the NPP in the Tananoff constituency. And you honorable Frida Prempe. Abaya Jumasopa, Ninia Kuma, Munia, Moafasi, Gideon Boakon, Meba Tuaso, Ayakoyanim, Sametimi Atuaso, Ramayani Ye, Nadim Kunubudiafa, Niyamunina, Napani Force.
and I'm with your soul. And I'm over here day. Meaning someone told me. Now means to make top of me at the door. And the more trauma, no more trauma. Vice President Dr. Mahmoud.
Dr. Gideon Buako na Drea Nkwanta Yamfo Bechem Kenya Senina wa Hafomantemo. Ɛhɔ nom nyina Dr. Matthew Poku prempene ne dom wo twen dom wo bo apro e wo fom ho anase wo mpotem ho nom. Panifo adi nkomo akasa na ne nsɛm ɔkan ne dɔɔso na de ɛda na koma so pa a wɔkacha na nanom ne panifo sɛ asɔfo so kan wo sɛ bɛ ha dwene pa bɛ yɛ 7 December we bɛka sɛ me nkoto aba dabi wɔn hyɛ wɔn ho kran hyɛ wɔn ho den na ɛda ɛbɛto aba 7 December ni duru a wɔn family katente nkoto aba no ɛma MPP
aba yɛ bɛtui ɛnyɛ tɔkwa ɛnyɛ tuo ɛnyɛ sekan obi oba kituo anda wɔte sekan bia aba ni ne bɛɛdɛ aba ni ne bɛdi yɛ pɛ sɛ yɛ fa yɛ kokroboti baabi ɔsuru gyina no ɛhɔ na ne mayɛ dɛ baabi ɔsuru gyina no ɛhɔ na ne mayɛ dɛ baabi ɔsuru gyina no ɛhɔ na ne mayɛ dɛ tutu abama Dr. Baobi and Road to Obama. Otu abama Dr. Baobi and Road to Obama. Otu abama Dr. Baobi and Road to Obama. Omu na akos here. Amu akimato. And omu di ajume babeboa. Said Dr. Gideon. Obashobonim. Now I'm one Dr. Baobi. Dear friend, you are my yafu for Jebia. Obasabatu ya wabeboa. Osi achinya dade. Give your hand of free. But what? What you mean? I didn't come here. So I compared you about the idea. I didn't back out. Yeah, for 12 months or beer. I have another day. Yeah, no. That's trouble. Some of beer and I just said that I had to above it. What the heck is all commodity? What the heck is all kills? What the heck is all go to when you are here? Sad that you're for who did the Magana. You have got to above a canea. By 9th December, not Dr. Baumulu Baumia, I am President of the Republic of Ghana. Not give your Wako, I am MP elect for Tano North.
Oh, you know, and also who ye. Now, morning now, said a bear NDC, and Medawa Dawonum.
That's 24 hours. What do you know, such 24 hours? We are there, also that. We are there also Juba. And also go school. Aha. It's what will be a Ghana. A blue school I ever call. If you are Juba, a day. A good chair every day. A blue chair die every day. It will be another 24 hours. The hour in there. And what time I did go school. And what time I did Juba. And what time I did Chiani. And what time I did day.
Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe Yemfanko Fifi Mantem Asen South Abaton Pesano so na yesi nipa pi bebre no a womo Efrem pipim Edwa Mutuma akobo independent parliamentary candidate Owura Joseph Ofidamte adan a womo so so mirika matutu mirika adwane age won krankwa so tena hono mo anu ahwe a edi beye wono mo ebinum se bosha ya hye wono akese bosha no ama ensama kase hunhumu a yewitu hono no ayebra godosho sabi enimdwa keka amamu ama wonom
asefo e fraud yese e fraud adwuma ni o man yenim se do safe confidence ba obema mebru ni enepa enti de watwam de wontwam ko ye mane mbebie but ye hia ko se do safe confidence ko wasen mem enu se oba emu mebru ye benya bibi papa ye
e body dia na asase wo so we ni be dia wo tema ye wo ni so di ma asen man ai ona bu ntim hojo ye na chia acha so many years but ye hu hwe e ma nya dwuma ni be ma asen mem ha mo di den ya bre ni se wona go bi am te dia ta na chi be ni sko dia ma ye o ma ye hwe but the person you talk about man also be boss in mind. Mbobru mpo ne hia kwala mpo ne hia adwuma ni ha. That's why I probably has now we some see but adwuma ni hentina kwala mpo sa bla. That's adwuma wa ha mu a obi tu we say adwuma no. Nje pa ma ko fi da mto me MPM aye. Yes.
If you are sitting na the name some deep when you fit am say say. Covid am tip by 2012. About contest phobia. Contest phobia. Olusu. Ye nyina ya di phobia tini ya traba. 2016. Covid am tip by Olusu. Obwa me bontim fodo echi dom na ye ne by. 2020. Ye nyina ko promise. Omo say Covid am tip regional chairman or say Covid am tip ba pa dia. Ani here on pinita. Ye car 10 record head office. Anye na ya hwede o ma ye na dia ya MPP udu o ma chia tete o ma ye titi wa sisa to ma o mo ka obi nka bi ya mo bia no obi an contest ya mo bia no obi anya hwe confident so why o ye be to ba o de aduane ni ade bre executive ni ade a o ye na ye hwede wa ya obi grant to me obi bura wa tutu wa sim.
Enti wona wa free ho MPP ase akodi independent candidate achi eno no wo nsam no asen south abato mpeso ano so ena sa asem we asie na yanko ensam foforo emo Ghanaian health practitioner na meka me kire se apomdin adwuma yeni for Dr. Esther Yesuto wo de ensam bia betu dwa ama nkrofo asoko na wo se wo Ghana emra ebo emema ho ban ene se bema wonti meka so ba repu intense pa bisi ye kasa nke makwan pa nka mema ema repu omo ayimu no ka wo ka boso akebeba yenu ho wahu sampa emema binum ediamia e wo mayimu.
Think that sexual abuse is usually a female thing. It says that one in every 71 men, a high figure. So we take 71 men at random, at least one of them has been abused sexually. The unfortunate thing on our part of the world, especially in Ghana, you know, I think the mayor says that we're talking about general sexual health issues. You think that sexual abuse is usually a female thing. You think that sexual abuse is usually a female thing. You think that sexual abuse is usually man in Ghana, and somebody has sex with you without your consent, it is still not regarded as rape. They said rape can only be perpetrated by people who have a penis. How? The lawyers are telling me. The lawyers called me and said, I shouldn't have said that men can be raped because men cannot be raped in Ghana. Leave a sexual assault. So you can't tell me rape. So you may not get the justice that you actually need for it just because you're a man and you have a penis. Just because God created you like that.
Ntibema wo twa dua enko a na wontimi kase repu utwa dua nko a de a wontimi kase repu kwa bia so brofo no e bia abefa brofo no foforo na se repu pa de wo boa pa Obuwa untimi emfa enye adwuma Dr. Esther Yesuto nensam enono na chief farmer wo baabi ani anua so bekwa krosin no mu e Western North region na najebi wo se e ha dwe popopopo gadam say ya ba ta kaya gadam say ese wonu mufu ese koko eno ne ade a ama koko akuafo wonu yam ehhehye wonu pa afenso wonu nsuo a wonu nom enka ne osa efom nsuo wo akura keto abi ase a obesa fom nsuo nanso ye de gadam say ase nsuo no ntuko afom a obadan ene wanya nsuo anom nana jebi ene ne omanfo kasa atwetwe nkomo chief farmer e wo baabi ani anya so bekwai krosino emo yo
Boshe Cecilia, your problem can see a pa any galamsey. The only source of water, any which is in it, I put for the cuckoo, and the young secret stay. Look at this. My report to start the way I report what I say, because from the women, those who are doing that I'm so bad. I mean, this people could tell what to you and send off for you. And when you say, well, what I know, that is salt, and you used to a display cuckoo. Number one, cocoa, that I'm saying here, and one of the main factors.
Okay, nana jebi ena de ensem we atu edwano na yenko ensem fufuro emo National Chairman Emma NTC Amanyokro no Owura Johnson Esiedu Enketia na wose party no eye Amanyokro no Wɔn si yɛhwɛ voter register ne mu eya broni bɛka sɛ forensic yɛnyini yɛni fitiri yɛni sɛ bi yie ɛhwɛ ɛyɛ nkrataa ne mu ya na nyɛ sɛ ebi a ɛyɛ ɔtɛnwura rakwa nyɛ sɛ ebi a ɔmo nyɛ ɔmo ho na ɔmo po ɔmo ho bia ɛnyɛ sɛ ebi a ɛha adwene na mmom ɔmo pɛ sɛ afi sɛ aba a yɛbɛtoɔ no bibi a yɛ pɛpɛɛpɛ a yɛwu sɛ wei a wɔgyina no wɔn PP ni o wɔn NDC ni o obi anya kululu so obenya madodo akyɛn obi yɛde obi agyina prama so pɛpɛpɛpɛ ne abɔ aban hwere tie ntoaba na bibia enkoye Owura Johnson asiedu enketia ne nkyeremu enie.
Thank them for confirming all the things we have been saying. Where were the plants and animals? Those people who are in EC now, the only people who have changed are the MPP people they appointed and added. And so if they are claiming that the 2016 register was not EC register, but it was NDC register, by implication they are telling us that 2024 register is MPP. I don't think that they think through some of these pronouncements before they make. They are assuming that John Mahama cannot think for himself, because the election we are going into is a presidential election and parliamentary election. If there is any interest to be protected there, John Mahama's interest is greater than all of us, because it is his election whose integrity we are working to maintain. So unless EC people assume that President Mahama doesn't know what works in his own interest, that's why they will be contemplating of appealing to him to talk to those of us who are working to ensure that he will benefit from a transparent election to stop so that they can carry on with their rigging. I don't think that. That's why I keep saying that some of these things we are on a bigger platform, so I don't want to go into it. But I always get the impression that some people in this country have stopped thinking seriously.
Wasi binu mukase omuno Owura John Dramani Mahama bekasa na yɛhwehwɛ voter register no mu a wɔn mo keka no omunya asasam no kana wose sebio omu yɛ adwuma ma Owura John Mahama senka abato no bɛyɛ fan na bibia yɛ kama ama no omu pese omu gya na onyi ni se Owura Mahama bekasa omunya ko omu ko ama no fi se ɔko omu ko ama no ɛyɛ ɔko na yakɔ ensafo from Doma East member of parliament Emrashe Bedwani any Owura Isaac Chenebua your friend asesewa na Owura Isaac Yeboa etre se womu ye no ma bi se de be ya constituency no ombenya daache daache no ebetumi aye Doma East be puntumpon na be ye enkrabehwe Owura Yeboa Isaac etre se eye empotam honom no suku bi ehia nkonwa ebinum ehia dan ene ne ekeka ho nti ono so konkoden se sa no ma we nyina no ombenya bi
Owura MP ne botae no from day one has been the same. And they say Officer Doma East an elite constituency. Constituency enwumasua ebe konkan na timamufu a ewo Doma East no. Ombefa sa kwanya no so na omo enwumani na so mo adisua mo school ko no atoja. Enenti obaye emfie ennan fani. Wo be le jumadi a wadi ku dan a osisi, ku dan a oye nsiesie. Chobos wa odema a school for omo kwatehye ya otwi omo school fees. Any support wa ahodo bebre a ode bua nwumasua ne nyina no ekire eye nisodi huna owo. Na sa nisodi huna na okoso atwaso. Adwuma no de edoso bebre. Sebio emfie nan fe enya de a betindi aye adwuma ne nyina ayi. Enenti sa na bota ya esi na ni so a abugina nwona se obua ama enwumasua atumpon. Osisi school adan, osisi school adan. Oye de sefata e wo nwumasua mu bi ama nwumasua atumpon. Eno na ogusu a otwaso.
Owura Isaac Yeboa eye boafo soronko ema Doma East Emrashe Bedwani na Owura Stephen Danso eye Doma East Education Director make say eye honorable Doma East Emrashe Bedwani e di dual decks enkonya etraso ahensia e command so wonchema schools wo ho kyere won ogina so e da honorable ase wa de fefa wa ye no
America krani die konjasam no abafom efa school dan ne yi die Owura Paul obono ho modern pa e ka say ye krai kuma jim 6 unit classroom block amayo oba chirma so is wa CB so amaye ko paprashe omuguso amoye dai omuguso enche bia na osufrema jampan to bia isi wa ama wanfie Methodist primary esopai be 3 days time na Owura Paul ama artisans na ko yede akoguso asese wa ye won sunyi na dai kama schools no dey bebre mentimi kura body ebi kura koso a biri fiwo enti first squad an de sese de meka se eye na konyanso de o mai bebre and I was handing the way crab a bit peace. The machiche ama schools nina.
I don't know. District Director of Education Nisam and no na NDC. Etifi do man tam sense some no ayasam. And na no yet say enipa bi omutro omudin e wo tamale. Domu yasi a transfer din no akodi pusiga. Enti abato komisa omususu se omu yesa na wompotam honom no. Yekofa wo mu ebusabusa omu nsam ne ekeka ho na etifi do man tam trefo MNDC ni Mohammed Abdul Salam. Ose saade no ekoso na ha no papa na no ena mpanifo abato komisa mpanifo ka se din a ye transfer free ba bi e wotamale ko pusiga no o ma saade aba nso mo hwe a mo hunu hwe ebi onso wo mo susu so mo yesa no ye fi omu din mra na ka so twen bi wo ho anasem bi se bi wo ho yemu se omo a asa abato komisa e kata won so.
EC should have been quick in fishing out those who facilitated this transfer. But their posturing so far has been one trying to shroud and cover in fishing out the actual actors behind this crime. So thankfully, the police investigation is still ongoing. The police are trying to get the EC to produce the human beings who physically acted to do the transfers in their systems. So what is happening today is that they have sent back, purportedly, those who were transferred to their original stations. But as we have gone to check, some have been executed. Now, what is even more dangerous is for the EC to keep working with the number 38, which we reported. That's very bad, because as we sit today, we have facts that the number has gone past 38, but those that they have reversed are only the cars that we produce for them. That goes to buttress the fact that they didn't do any internal check.
Enti no NDC amanyoko no atifi do mantem etratre for no Youth Employment Agency Ghana emebunu apedie akache baako womo any German Development Authority hasen santiasia pombi na santiasia pom no woso mbeye fashion inclusive program wa ebeboa pa womo se fashion inclusive program no ebeboa adepam ama woni wadi dambi atimi anyansa no nyuma wadepam mu ene fashion ehu nimdie emu ebra woso sankrata no ewon kran no Youth Employment Agency CEO any Owura Kofi Ba Japan was say agency no akache no omo akọ wonu manim da ewo se omo so woni odi dem asem mo omo ye no ma pi e de aboa omo enti we be ka ho a eche se omo kọ akire ko kwadai otware wo wabe wonum aduru ofim
people living with disabilities. The Bemo was and Wajuma, the fashion industry. It's a collaboration we are ceremony signing MOU signing and GIZ in the BBA, a friend of the fashion hub or the training center. Not everything people living with disabilities. You train then yes, you train you just almost now markets available for them. And yes, you will be near Jao Moko. Yeah, almost start up. Almost time markets now. Piano baby, I make us for why I because I feel I know more years with your far nipa 282. The informers beneficiaries of the Youth Employment Agency. The area said every district is why office or TFT, the why district offices, and they don't win in our call. And they announced half of the Youth Employment Agency into this initiative by GIZ and other partners. Every affair, why his position is no matter what be a beer, not be a woman beer, it's a badge operation. I want money, beer. Because I was sound mind, I was say the amount of opportunity. It's opportunity we and the people living with disabilities. I say, or more. I couldn't san Wajuma. I don't care why you are saying, and San Wajuma, I shall see the the last about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I was touching my passing out. First phase, 5,000 out of 10,000.
Ora Kofi Ba Japan na Ora Wilhelm Hugo, a head of programs, Emma German Development Corporation. One also HSA Jumo Muba Bedieno, a Yankabom Biakoye so ma hoden ubi Concordia ebi Victoria. Na se Ghana omo saade we wa ha ebebo amoman no etumpo na ma woni a wodi dam so wonya bribi aye.
Of course, also with textile garment and all our partners that we have around here the table. And then, of course, the inclusion. This is the most important thing. This is why we are also here together, because inclusive economic development is very important for German Development Corporation here in Ghana. And as Chia said, here in Ghana, we support this. It's about inclusive economic development here in Accra, but of course also all around Ghana. Globally, it's very important that persons with disabilities are included in the economic development sphere. And we are very happy that we have now this opportunity that working together, disabled, non-disabled counterparts, for the unemployment or to work on employment here in general. We think it's an urgent need to take the concrete steps, and I am very happy that today we will go first steps and continue then, of course, also on the long run with our cooperation. The cooperation between Germany and Ghana, the governments of our two countries, and we are implementing here, as Gia said, on behalf of the German Ministry of the BMZ, the Ministry of Cooperation, Economic Cooperation and Development. The Youth Employment Agency, the Chamber of Entrepreneurs with Disabilities, the OSSE Collective, and the Dressmakers and Tailors Association. I think this is a good combination and good cooperation to go forward. We are all here around a kind of round table, and for today of the Invest for Jobs program, we are standing here today. Let me see, yes, here we are, Invest for Jobs. One of our key objectives is to create decent jobs and improve working conditions. And so this is a very important partnership for us to achieve this goal of decent jobs and improve working conditions.
Ora Wilhelm Hugo. Nisam eno ya kwa huma no so ni akodi nkomo. Afa Korinto fo medika echedu mierichemu wotwekosi edu no. Woka honhom mu ana nkonkron achede no. Ena ye bekasa for the discernment of spirit. Na yene Encounter Glorious Prayer Arena na noni oba BBL Hanomo wa head of Christian Radio ebedi enkomo ni dini Apostle Kofi NT oba homa so the discernment of spirit eye adia Apostle Radia Sumdwe nkan. Yo yeda say where the discernment of spirit ubechire mu kakra amaye wada roma.
No, this is that it's for me now. Discernment of spirit but the kind of good woman that's a good woman and said that I actually first Corinthians car, you know. I am a and couldn't teach me and you know, actually be a friend of original gift. None of the rest is 2 3 years. I say, yeah, sure. I can't word of knowledge, word of wisdom. The discernment of spirit, you know, is there are much idea when you could do Nipa, a man, a baby, a home, said you will Nipa home, you will not home, you will born some home. To home, you will not go down there, you will born some, the spirit of God. I refer Holy Spirit, and the spirit of Satan, I evil spirit, and the spirit of man. Some who means will be a discernment of spirit, you know, or the show who my a man. And can say be a yabon paya be now spirit to be manifested for the penum. This is a way to me, yes, discernment of spirit, and I want to know whom could have no year, Jumano, or born some of your true form to which my answer find for no casa. Some of can hear papa, and one we are watching by your scene, I may home make up and so never born. And will be a good side discernment of spirit to me will be a the kind of who move my a year, Juma. And then come should be the obedient to make an can send a yellow credit, so now whom a day, Jumano, in Florida did. No home be getting up any problem, no day, yeah, Juma, Ubacati, I may home. It's no mean and coupon home. It is a discernment of spirit, and now you can achieve something who will move a blow will be permanent. So from Kora area, Juma, a particular place and a particular time. Sana metimeti much.
Quite ben will be first one, Obenya, Sa Adunwi.
Yes, I do not say dear, when I could point at them said or can Corinthians, you know. Now, so need to be any desire or develop a need you do or do not cheat you mobile umpire. When I could point at the domino. Now, the crucial woman say, I do not say, I chedia. Basically, when I made the two GDBM. So far as our concrete will be able to make this same. Yes, so that you know, be a share them to look with the evil spirit. Suddenly, we overcame Kase because of the cement, you know, we be descending and say, home and your papa. Yes, so that you make young soon, one man, no young soon, no share bosom, no share motia, we be by the Casa home spirit to be in Nipanade. Even soft food in a property to be clear, which you can be to make this young spirit across of the year. And it will be so near Chedia, a year, and conquer a demand. You know, one or 10 years free, but no one on to concrete mamma rather. Now about home pie. Now I said what is one for no, and I'm going to this out of much I don't know.
So for your dasika, you call me, why in Chemono, Mwada Hamai. It has a farm. Reverend Kofinti, Anna Apostle Kofinti, a PBL Christian Radio, one and a head, a fay encounter glorious prayer arena, one down on an encounter show, I know or report radio, no or no so and a down on a Joe and a Joanna Fabiano, Yana on your mouth for a bomb pie. Now for young court Nagrata Church for you, Medium National Association of Graduate Teachers Nagrata Santiman Temu Krabatano. Womo alonchi omufrishia eduonu enum dwumadie butaye edaso ne say the emergency of Nagrat, the beginning of empowerment, inspiring and liberating the Ghanaian teacher. Chere Nagrat wo machase ne kwan mo befa so benya tumi ni ahoden na afei Ghana chere ni no ye gi no free ni hawmu na afei timi ma na aye adwuma eye. Womo launch ye no Dr. Christian Adepoku, a registrar, Emma National Teaching Council, NTC, and Kanena Nagrat on a dano, on is a for eating combo.
We all agree that to get quality anywhere in the world depends so much on the teacher. And so the quality of the teacher is important, how the teachers are trained, how they are deployed, how they are consistently retrained. So important. But most importantly, how teachers are also respected and motivated. So important. And that is why today's occasion is so critical to us, because the unions play a very important role in the lives of teachers and, for that matter, education. They contribute towards policy development as the unions, and also make sure that they fight for the rights and interests of their members. It is their responsibility to ensure that teachers are well respected and their views taken on board in every decision that is taken in the country regarding education. The answer is a straightforward one. For us as technocrats, we believe that the best thing to go is to make sure that teachers that are going into our class are well screened and make sure that they meet the fitness test that we put in place. And so the licensure examination has come as a sieving point. That helps us to know, because we see we have very many teacher education institutions in Ghana. In colleges alone, colleges of education alone, we have about 48. And then we have universities that also train teachers, about 10 of them. Together we have many. And so when they train these teachers, it is for us, NTC, to ascertain whether the method of training and the kind of education they have gotten meet the standard that we have set.
Dr. Christian Adepoku, the Dean of Students, our Akente, Apiamenka University of Skills and Training Entrepreneurial Development. Amstead and Professor Stephen Bafwe Weji was here when you say a year when you was here, dear no. One more year, Musia, dear, and chef for Bian Swab was so moody so. A chef for the two here, chef for Swampa. The Brano, we are says I and the sea corner, almost to me, Eddie Tree.
Changes in our education system. But there is also more that we need to do. We see, when you change the system, who are you changing the system for? What are we thinking about? We are almost always thinking about the learner. The learner is always at the center of the whole. The lesson plans that we teach teachers to develop. The lesson plans are not teachers' lesson plans. They are lesson plans for learners. These learners are the leaders for tomorrow. So whatever thing that we are doing, we should think about our fundamental challenges as hand. What challenges that we have, and then think about how we can incorporate some of these culturally sensitive ideas and thinking into every curriculum that we develop, so that our indigenous knowledge and understanding can inform the way we teach and the way learners learn, so that tomorrow they can properly function in their context and beyond their context. And I think that is a critical link that we need to connect in the kind of reform that we are having. But as I indicated earlier, there are quite a few that they are doing that are also in line with other practices. And we need to almost always think about how do we project indigenous knowledge.
And here was some Professor Stephen Balfour and some enono. Asante Montem Genteni National Association of Graduate Teachers. Ora Francis ya Ousu. Osi amanyofo. Omo hwa chechirefo. Omo yie yomu na chechirefo empre ewo mayimo.
Yensa kan de nanso so wo de toto asase no ho a enadie no eye. Afi ye abato afi a obi a kan de oba obeye no. Ye pesa political parties na huni se obi a aye e won hye ya wode atudwa ama a teacher for ye da o ma se nanso so niema bi wo ho no mo a esese omo ma teacher for ye nsaka ye welfare say very important to them. He said a motivated teacher is an effective teacher. Teacher ni a na ho na say ne ho wosoro na dictionary so ti on say ye pe ba ku bia na ewo ho dada man teacher ni bia na ewo kra afra bochire ba na aba no ni duty na you say what tani nyina mu a enne teacher ni ntimi ntoka bio sa abre no ba sa na gat na fight ya ma nya sa
Ora Francis ya Ousu ensam no amano ne nsam tew enka ne US man panyi owa President Donald Trump wahye bo se wo ba wo mo ye adwuma brodo hwere aduanan na wotwe bia no wo ye overtime bia na efiri hokọ no a taxi wuntua taxi bia wo se ba se adwuma efo benya sika aguo betom wo benya sika na obi otimi ye adwuma ebro do hwere aduanan na wotwe bia de eche so ye obi a obo no homode opa adwumaden a wo ye obrefo nti wo ne sa no a wo beba ba ye sikafo ewo US mine emo na India nso wonom court kese pa opposition leader aye friend Arvind Kejriwal yesi dwurumudie ne keta hyehyɛ ho case bi a ye de follow no enya asem ketwa make say yamano bela ene ne nkrofo nadofo na busuafo ne manfo bi ani age say yamano bele ewo oman no emo aha ne ye de kase no AC na Bosheba Electricals eso yemu na fe 3P garlic mixture 100% garlic 100% a immune system booster mujabroso ebo afichiko mu hawo osichire broso ebo mo du a ebo awo enu so to sahodro mu ubisa o say 3P garlic mixture 0248 928824 0248928824 and 0201 000021 0201 000021 yede kase ni isia ne yede asede ma wo a utie ye yesi baraka ga jamala la kwena mi akata tanyi fijiam yi wala don tifosi ezozo tifosi amfa tifosi pam denle sinda tunde obrigado openo mo chumi mungode big gap still fi all militant yeda mu nyina mo ase owura Emmanuel Odro korea ene se mu ma ye mene obapa Priscilla ene ba tidio ha Mr. Al-Hassan Sadiq aka DJ Mo one also ebebo echidom as a senior technician infantry news battalion menkwame baaye midi any Piesie Lardi Dominos Vobiscum Eradia Sumdwe enkao